Hello, I'm Bjorn, movie archaeologist, and welcome back to the Temple of Movie Reviews. Today we've got a very special artifact to review. It's none other than it's Oppenheimer, and let me just get it out of the way now, guys. This movie was the bomb. Sorry, I just lost any and all dignity I might have had as a reviewer in like one easy step. That's actually amazing. Alright. No, but seriously, guys, this whole cast was like atomic. You know, they felt nuclear. This whole movie is very, very well acted, very well directed, and very well written. Hey, real fast, if you're watching this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And, you know, if you want to see more reviews, hit the notification bell. I do these pretty consistently. I've got Barbie coming tomorrow. I mean, this is just a very well-made movie. Did anyone even doubt for a second that this movie wasn't going to be good? It's got Nolan attached. It had tons of hype coming out of it. An amazing cast. The trailers looked awesome. And yeah, it pays off. It's a good movie. I don't know what you want me to say. It's one of the better biopics I've ever seen. It's probably one of Nolan's best movies. I still think I like The Dark Knight more. And I'd have to rewatch a couple of his other movies. This is also extremely different than what you would typically expect from Nolan. This is a straight-up biopic. There isn't any, action in it. It's exactly what it says on the tin. Now, this movie did surprise me. Very light spoilers here. I mean, it's a movie about Oppenheimer, a real man. So, you should at least know some things about this going in. But this movie isn't what I expected. It isn't really a story of the Manhattan Project, but I mean it is, but it's more a story of Oppenheimer dealing with a series of court cases involving him basically being accused of being a communist and the sort of culture that permeated the Red Scare in America. And I didn't expect that going in, but I found that a very welcome surprise. I thought this movie executed that exact premise extremely well, and I think it added to the movie tremendously. I think basically every decision made on how this movie is framed elevates it. Specifically, obviously, Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer, it fucking slays. It's awesome. He's great in it. Robert Downey Jr. surprised me with a pretty good performance here, too. A couple of other actors whose names I can't think of off the top. There's a lot of very talented actors in this movie, and they all deliver pretty good performances. I think the real highlight here is the directing. It's fucking amazing. The visuals are great. The set design is awesome, and I think a special shout-out belongs to the sound design, because this movie has very good sound design, or at least I thought it did. It caught my attention. There's a few negatives I have with this movie, but not a lot of them. Basically, they come down to some bizarre editing choices. I found some of the splicing of random explosions in the middle of characters talking to be sort of obtuse and kind of pointless. I get what they're going for with it, but it just didn't work for me. It did in some points, but specifically near the first 15-20 minutes of the movie, it was a little much, I thought, and a little distracting from what was going on. But besides that, I don't really have very many complaints. I thought the movie was very well paced. I thought it was, didn't really feel its length, even though I know it was long. I found myself entertained thoroughly throughout the movie. It made me want to look more into Oppenheimer the man. Even though I'm a big history buff, I actually don't know too much about the Manhattan Project, and this movie definitely piqued my interest. I would highly recommend this one. Now, on the Barbenheimer front, yes, I'm aware of the meme with Barbie and Oppenheimer opening on the same day. I have tickets to Barbie tomorrow, but on that front, I cannot see Barbie beating this movie in quality. It would have to mean that Barbie was a real surprise for me to think it was better. And I guess that's unfair to say before having seen the movie, but it's just the way I feel having come out of this. This movie was like I feel like this movie is going to be iconic. Just get that vibe off the whole project. I think it's going to be a pretty well-renowned movie that people talk about for a long time. It's very interesting, very well acted, and just a pretty impressive movie all around. Alright, I'm going to give Oppenheimer an explosive 9.5 out of 10. This movie was very interesting, and it made me think a lot watching it, which I think is the hallmark of an intriguing or well-made film. Alright, thanks for watching, y'all. I'm going to go explore deeper into the temple just in time for my animal to invade. Alright, you get the hat. Yeah, you hate that. And I am going out of here. Adios.